Welcome, everyone. This is a special segment about what we understand the winter solstice to be. Was yesterday, was the last day when we had a shortest day. A shortest day equates longest night. It is when our body is not necessarily in the active zone. It's become a little bit passive. The cold has increased outside. The summer activities that we were doing in the fall have reduced because it's too cold. Physically, there has been changes with metabolism also slowing down. Mind, similarly, does not want to do many things. It gets engaged, not focused, into a number of things, including the celebrations, the holidays. And so it's not a concentrated mind at this point. It's looking forward to various things. New Year has not come, and yet the resolutions are being thought about. And that's the state of the mind. The heaviness of the heart happens with people, with relationships, either too much joy or the other way around. That is reality, the spiritual aspects as well. And that's considered as the darkest portion of our time. This is the longest darkness that we have during the year. But solstice has a big meaning. And the meaning has that from this point on, there's a little bit extra light every day. Beginning of new rays coming into our life. New understanding. New resolve. New recognition of vitality. Recognition of our mind. Time for recapitulation, going inside, figuring it out. What are the various things that we can do to advance ourselves? It's almost like a winter hibernation. Hibernation is done by many animals to save, conserve, to again grow and flower come spring. Plants do that. Leaves have fallen, the factories have gone away, and yet start having storage within the stem. As humans, we also do the same. Look into the storage we have. Look into things that we have not completed, things which we want to organize, things we want to move forward with. And this is the time between now and the beginning of the year. And we look forward to implementing at the physical level, mental level, emotional, social relationships, learning, manifesting, giving what we need to give. We've collected the whole year round. When do we begin to give? This is the time to think about all those things. And as we do that, very fascinating part of the story is, how much time do we gain? how much extra daylight do we get? I was up early today and I saw initially darkness, but I've been noticing a little bit extra daylight coming on slowly. It took me a while to recognize that. From 20th of this month, it's an approximation. In different parts of the world, it will be different. However, for us, from 20th of this month to for about a month, we gain about a minute or so daylight a day, slowly increasing. Can we notice that? Can we notice, get up at the same time in the morning and see what happens? Can you perceive that extra daylight time? From mid-January or so, it increases to 2 minutes, approximately 2 minutes a day. And gradually getting into mid-February, it actually goes to 3 minutes. This is the increment that we are given. How are we using that extra minute? What are we going to do with that? This is the summer solstice. Meditate on this. Let's stay silent and gather something from inside to collect something at all these levels. To move a minute a day forward, that extra minute. What am I going to do with that extra minute every day? Intentionally deciding that this is the minute I'm subscribing to it. I'm assigning this minute to this particular thing. And just by the clock, keep that minute aside every day. And notice the change.